Good evening, YouTube. This is Andrew with a quick look at a really cool, recently discontinued Benchmade. Um, as most people out there familiar in the knife community are familiar with the Benchmade 940, and tonight I've actually had this guy here, which is the Blade HQ exclusive M4 with G10 jade handles. Osborne for a couple months now, but the new knife, the one that I want to show off today, is actually the Benchmade 943. Pretty much the same exact knife as the 940. The biggest difference being that the 943 is a clip point as opposed to the more traditional reverse Tano / sheep's foot style blade on the 940 that has been one of the most popular knives for EDC for the past 20 years or 21 years now. So let's just go over the specs real quick. We're going to have an overall length of 7.87 inches with a blade length of 3.4 inches. The blade material is the S30V. Let's see if we can get that in focus. That Benchmade seems to do for most of their knives. We have a handle length of 4.47 inches. It's black aluminum with this really nice looking blue backspacer. We have either left or right tip up only carry with a pretty big pocket clip. I'm not sure if that's the traditional Benchmade pocket clip that most 940s have, because this JG10 one is the only 940 I have, and it has that split arrow, that slightly lighter weight. The knife overall weighs 2.9 ounces. It uses the axis lock that everyone's familiar with. Has thumb studs, as well as I tend to flick my Benchmades that have the access lock. Just seems to be a lot smoother, and I know some people say that the Omega springs break if you do that, but I've heard that it becomes more an issue if you just try to do the one side as opposed to both. But it's a it's made in the USA knife, and just like the 940 designed by Warren Osborne. I'm very, very happy with this knife. These aren't the easiest to find. I was actually watching Zach's live stream over the weekend, and he was going through his 940 collection on there, and he just commented how cool he thought the 943 was, having the clip point blade, and I was just like, okay, I got to check that out. And I looked and found that it was not easy to find one of these. I actually found it at Sportsman's warehouse, and it had a sticker on the blade, so I almost think that this might have been one of the last ones they had, and that this might have been a floor model, because the box was open and it had the price sticker right on the blade, which to me, the only time that I've ever gotten that before was when I got the last one. But overall, I'm not gonna go too into it because I can't. There's not really much I can tell you about the 940 that hasn't been said before. I'm pretty new to the knife community, and I'm more into light use EDC than anything. So I have been carrying this a lot since I got it. As you can tell, the action's extremely smooth. It's lightweight, and it's the perfect size to fit my hands. Plus, it's not all that scary looking in terms of a pocket knife. So I have a feeling this is going to get a lot of carry use. It's super smooth. I really like the blade. It's really sharp. And just all in all, it's excellent knife. Thought I'd show it off, mostly because if you're interested in one, I would start to look now, because I'm not sure when exactly it got discontinued, but it wasn't the easiest to find, but I jumped all over it when I found it from a reputable dealer where I knew I wasn't getting a clone. But if you want one, I would suggest start looking now, because I think they're going to start to become scarce. And then watch, I say that, and then in 6 months, Benchmade unveils some new limited edition one in S90V or something like that. But just overall, it's a very cool knife, very recommendable. At least as recommendable as you can say for a knife that you've only had for 2 hours. But I know the quality of the 940 that I've had, and I definitely think I'm going to be as happy with my 943 as I was with the 940. Well, feel free to leave any comments down below. I'll be happy to answer. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great night. Thanks. Bye.